Hello and welcome back, and in today's episode we're going to be discussing, do you need to be in shape as a fitness coach? Now this is a very sensitive and individual topic. We're all going to have our different opinions, and today is me expressing mine. Now I've been in the fitness industry now for over 10 plus years. I've worked as an on-floor one-to-one personal trainer, and now I've spent the last 5 to 6 years as an online coach. I've also played in a variety of different sports, from football to basketball. I've competed within men's physique, and I've also done a few photo shoots as well in between. So I like to think I have a relatively well-rounded outlook on this particular topic. Now for me, the first real question is, what is it that you're looking to achieve? And I think for most people, if you're looking to try and get in shape, whether that's to add on a bit of muscle tissue or to strip back on some body fat, you probably want your coach to reflect something similar. Someone who's either got a decent amount of muscle mass on them, or someone who holds himself in relatively good shape by your own standards. So for most people, and myself included, if I was going to look for a coach, I'd be looking for someone who's in pretty good shape and who also maintains their shape year round. And that's the big thing about what I do and within my business is it's all well and good being able to diet and get yourself in shape and to be able to drop that body fat, but can you actually maintain that shape year round? And this is what most individuals are looking for. They're looking for a physique which is attainable and maintainable. And I think a lot of the physiques that we see nowadays are, not only are they not necessarily achievable, but they're not achievable for your everyday individual who's just wanting to trim off a bit of excess body fat, improve their overall health and well-being, feel a little bit more confident with clothes on and clothes off. They're not looking to be front cover model ready or bodybuilder on stage ready. So if your goal is to just improve your overall health and well-being and get in better shape, do I feel like the coach needs to be looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Ronnie Coleman? No, I don't. Do I feel like they need to be sub 10% body fat year round? No. And equally, this is something that I personally wouldn't be striving for myself either. Have I obtained a physique of around 10% body fat or less? Yes, I have. However, having got there, I know that it's not very pleasant to try and maintain it. And I wouldn't recommend it for the majority of people because ultimately it's just not that healthy. So I do feel like the coach's physique should reflect what they do. However, it doesn't necessarily always go hand in hand with their knowledge. Just because they're in great shape doesn't mean they actually know how to help you get in great shape. Now, I know that sounds backwards, but it's because there is no one rule fits all. There is no cookie cutter plan. There is no cookie cutter plan that works for everybody. Therefore, that individual, that coach may be able to get themselves in great shape, but that doesn't mean that they can potentially help you get in great shape depending on your specific goals, your requirements, and your lifestyle. So you need to keep that in mind. I know plenty of people who are in fantastic shape, but they wouldn't have a fucking clue how to get someone who's in their mid-30s, has kids, works, 15-hour days in the city, travels for work and lives a chaotic lifestyle inclusive of socials and alcohol. However, to help someone who could be very regimented, who has no kids, who can put themselves as a number one priority, that's slightly easier to do. So again, fantastic physique doesn't always go hand in hand with a great coach. Again, going back to the question of does a fitness coach need to be in great shape, it's all going to be relative to you. And if you think this coach is in fantastic shape, and equally you can see that they've helped people like you get in great shape, then I don't see what the problem is. Whether this guy is 10%, 12%, or 15% body fat really shouldn't be a problem. As long as they walk the walk, as well as help clients like you walk the walk, then I think it could be a fantastic fit for you. Hopefully you found that useful as always, guys. Any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not already following me on Instagram, head over to TA Fitness Online. And again, make sure to click that follow button.